I'll locate them. You can take care of the rest.
What the fuck is up, guys? Mike D motherfucking Games here, and today we're back with another story time. This is a story I've wanted to tell ever since I had the idea of making a channel, because it's one of the most memorable memories in my childhood. I'm fucking up with a VMP right there, by the way. That dude's stupid. I just killed two of his teammates, didn't know I was there. Either way, this is one of the stories that I've wanted to tell since I started my channel. I'm going to turn down the volume real quick because it's really, really loud in my ear and I'm trying to tell the story. Really? Wait. But, either way, story I've wanted to tell for a long time, and it's about the prank war between me and my older brother, Steven. Now, it started between me and my older brother, Steven. This is not the one from the other two story times that have been posted. This is my other brother who's in the military. I may have talked about him before. I can't remember. I don't know if I did or not. But my older brother, Steven. So it started with, I woke up in the middle of the night, and we shared a room when we were younger. I woke up in the middle of the night, and he had put duct tape. And when I say he put duct tape all over me, I mean all over me. I had duct tape on my legs, I had duct tape on my arms, on my head, on my hair, everywhere. And it just, he went too far. I'm just gonna be honest, he went way too far with his joke. And it pissed me off because of how much it hurt getting it off. I even went to the shower to try to get it off, just to maybe it would make it wetter and like mess up the adhesive so that I could get it off. No. So I knew I had to get payback. And who else do I enlist for help other than the same brother from the other two story times, Jordan, COD God, my fucking brother, the dumbass who we all, I know and love. You probably, you may know of him if you watch the other ones. If you don't, it's Jordan, the fucking dumbass who broke his fingers playing a Wii game, who almost killed us both at a very young age by thinking you had to put a truck in neutral to listen to the radio. That brother. Well, his plan was, let's release a bird in Steven's room. So, what do? We go to catching a bird. Now, let me tell you, I cannot make this up. Well, I could, but I'm not. I swear to God, hand on my heart, everything in the world, if I could do anything, if I had a way to prove it, I would, but I don't. But if you don't believe me, I'm sorry. I swear to you it's true. We had the idea to catch a bird. Now, the way our idea to catch a bird was, there was a nest above the truck, the same truck we almost died in, I should say. There was a nest above this truck, so our plan was to throw a rock at the nest, maybe get the mom or one of the baby birds to get pissed off or something come at us. That was the plan. The way it worked out was, Jordan is on the back of the truck with a tennis racket. I am behind the truck with a cooler, and we've got rocks. We throw the rock to the nest, the mama bird swoops down, and Jordan hits her with a tennis racket straight into the cooler. We could never do that again in a million years, but we did. Okay, so we then take it in to Steven's room. First of all, my grandpa, love him to death. Either he just really didn't give a shit about anything that day, he gave zero fucks, or he knew we were up to no good and he just didn't want to be a part of it. Because we walked a cooler, and I mean a big cooler with a blanket over it, just walked it to the living room into Steven's room. Now, we walked it in there, opened it, let the bird out. We at this point, we don't know where the bird's at. We lost the bird. The bird is gone. He's somewhere in the room. We don't know. We then get distracted. By the way, fuck that guy. I was 24-0, and he hit me with the fucking gravity spikes. Fuck that guy. Okay, back to the fucking game. But we released it in the room, and being kids, something cool came on TV. We completely forgot about the bird. About an hour later, we're sitting in the room, and we hear the fucking bird. We turn around, and he's perched on a really old TV stand that's just sitting in the closet. Now, Jordan tells me to kill it. And being me, and the fact that we just watched an action movie, I'm gonna kill it with some fucking style. I mean, who wouldn't? So I grab a pillow, I dive sideways off the bed and do like a flying smack and hit the bird with the pillow. So the bird's dead. We then decide an even better prank would be to stink out his room by putting the dead bird behind his dresser. Now, I really hate that I killed the bird, but you gotta understand, we were little, there was a bird in the room, we'd already knocked his ass in a cooler, we thought he was out for revenge, fucking Terminator bird coming for our asses. So, he's dead, he's gone. Rest in peace, little birdie. Well, mama bird. Yeah, fuck it, either way. Rest in peace, bird. We put it behind his dresser to try to stink out his room and piss him off, okay? So, that is that. We do that to piss him off, and we think it's over. We think, oh, we got even. Ha, it's over. No more joking. We don't think anything's coming. Now, I had a rude awakening 2 days later when I woke up to the smell of axe to see my brother smiling with a lighter in his hand. Yes, he set me on fire in my sleep. The second I woke up, he struck the lighter and set me on fire and then doused me in ice cold fucking water to put me out. I had never been so pissed off in my life, and I knew I had to get back at him big time. So, I go back to Jordan. Now, once again, let me just say, anything, anytime I'm telling a story that involves me going to Jordan for help is never gonna be a good idea. But I go to Jordan, and Jordan comes up with this ill fucking brain, fucked up, stupid plan that never should have worked in a million years, but it did. We put a mouse trap in his drawer. 3 mouse traps in 3 different drawers. His socks, his underwear, and where his shirts are. Now, this is where things got too far. He got caught by 2 of the mouse traps, found the 3rd one, put it away. And the way he went to return the prank was he broke one of our favorite video games. This wasn't really a prank. He was just being spiteful. And we got back even worse. We destroyed, and I mean destroyed, his CD collection. And the way this story wraps up, the way it ends, is he's so mad about the CDs because he's a music person. He's always been a music person. He's a punk rocker or whatever the fuck it was at the time, emo, whatever he was. He loved it. It's all he cared. He cared more about his music than he did his fucking car. So, we think it's over. We think we won, and we're sort of standing in the backyard, just laughing, staring at him while he's sitting in his car, sulking, pouting like a fucking little baby. And then the car cranks up. He turns around, starts to leave the driveway, stops, gets out the car, turns around, looks at us, yells out of the top of his lungs, "You're fucked." I'm going to keep replaying this because I'm trying to finish the story and I thought the game would last longer. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm unprofessional as shit. But still, he gets out of his car, turns around, says, "You're fucked," gets back in, whips it around, and starts coming flying up the hill. When he comes flying up the hill, we think nothing but to run, so we cut through the fucking gates, go through the backyard, and Jordan is already up and over the fence. Me being younger, slower, bigger, and I didn't make it. Steven comes up behind me, and right before he hits me, he slams on brakes, but the car still catches me and throws me on top of it. Now, here's where things got heated and the prank war ended. He realized how fucked up he just did. How fucked up what he just did was. So he leaves, goes flying up the road, comes back later to he gets chewed out, and when I say he gets chewed out, I mean my fucking grandfather put him in his mouth and chewed him up and spit him the fuck back out. He tore Steven a new one. He will never forget that day because of how much shit he got into when he got back. Now, granted, he did hit his little brother with a car. I was fine though. I didn't get that hurt. Of course, I mean, it fucking hurt at the time, but he didn't hit me hard enough to actually cause any damage. But that was the end of the prank war, and nowadays we're all good. I mean, we occasionally fight sometimes, and of course me and Steven will get into it because my brother is so fucking annoying. But either way, we're family, we love each other, and I thought you guys would enjoy to hear the story about the prank war. And once again, guys, this is the end of story time, and I hope you enjoyed. Remember to leave comments to try to help me make my channel better, and I'll talk to you next time. Deuces.